All right, all right, all right, all right. Yes, sir.
All right, we in there. I see Twitch is
Mm-hmm.
already up. Just waiting for the notification from YouTube. Yep, there it is.
Don't just check. Of course,
Mm-hmm.
these kids are.
Yep, nope, we're up on both.
Ah, yeah.
Oh Lord, the black people are out. Anyway,
Oh,
ladies and gentlemen, OC has risen from the dead.
yeah.
If you watched yesterday's stream and you was wondering where the fuck that nigga was, well, he here
That
today.
nigga,
He here today.
that nigga is here today, and he is here
Oh
risen.
lordy, lordy, lordy.
Oh,
Ladies
shit.
and gentlemen, welcome back to the Wrestling Trenches. Uh, Night of Champions. Night of
Woo!
Champions. You're joining
Night
with your host.
of
Unfortunately, E couldn't be here because
champions.
he had to be a responsible member of society.
Respect.
But can't get mad at him for that. But you're joined
Not
with
at
your
all.
boys, DMV Phantom, OC, and Noifoy.
Oh, yeah.
Yo,
Ah, this has been an interesting last 24 hours.
very interesting.
SmackDown was actually kind of interesting a little bit.
Ah,
Um,
he in the chat.
oh, you know, oh, you knew. Of course, he was gonna be in the chat.
Listen,
He
if we
gonna talk
wasn't
shit, but
listen,
we knew.
listen, if he wasn't gonna be in the podcast, he was gonna be in this chat. Let's talk. Let's say it like that.
Basically.
Nah, for real. Ooh. Now I know, Noifoy, you didn't get to fully watch the show. I know that.
I got bits and pieces, but I got the bits and pieces that I cared about.
But all
They
in
raised.
all, mm-hmm.
I was gonna say because there was a, but why you say it like that? Because it's true. If you wasn't in the podcast, you was gonna be in the chat. I'm not saying anything wrong with it,
Nah,
but
he was talking about the way how I said his name.
uh, um, but yeah, nah. The reason I got the bits and pieces I care about, but there's a lot of things I wanna that now that I'm looking at it, I'm kind of looking into the future, and I'm kind of seeing what I'm kind of. I kind of want to know what they're putting down. I kind of want to see what they're putting down, if they
Um,
are putting anything down. If you get what I'm saying.
all I'm
Nah, for
saying is that
real.
most of my predictions is coming true. That's all I'm saying. Most of my predictions, this has happened.
I mean, hey, listen,
This
we're
man
gonna
ain't got no
talk about it,
protection.
right? Now we're gonna talk about it, but
Whoa! We're not gonna sit here and talk about the fact that how I just ran by early, but way before this whole thing started, talking about the fact that if Brock Lesnar doesn't come out and cause Open a match, Open's gonna win. I
we
called that
all knew
shit.
that. We wasn't.
Yeah,
It
we
was.
all.
Anyway, let's just hop into it since
You know what?
we
I'll give you
already
Crazy.
credit.
here.
No, no, no. I'll give you credit for that. I will give you credit because I honestly I did think he was gonna pop out.
No, I did
I
too.
thought he was. I thought he was gonna pop out and it's gonna be Jay versus. And I thought Jay was gonna get the dub, and we were all gonna see that bullshit. See the bullshit of seeing Jay Uso try to fight for the WWE Championship, even though nobody asked.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
My wife's in the chat with the Bret the Hart glasses cat.
Lord. But I mean, listen, because
Yes, they did.
I was watching the match. I got to watch this one dude find out that Obafemi was 27 and lose his mind. But
They just found out. Yeah, yeah. For those who don't know, Obafemi's young. He's my age.
like the funny thing is, me
Nah,
and me and
how do you feel, Northboy?
What do you mean?
That the way how Opa Femi is, and the fact that y'all two the same age, like.
Here's the thing. You got to understand something. There's two different aspects. Oba, you got to remember, Oba has been doing like a lot of sports and shit for years. Because he was a shot putter. He was a big shot putter. I think he did weightlift. He does a lot of weightlifting, and he's like he said, destiny has been kind to him. For me, I'm an American in Bridgeport, Connecticut. I'm black. There's nothing. There's a lot of things that have been kind for me, but there's a lot of things that's also been on the verge of me just exploding. Now, am I gonna hate on? Am I hating on him? Hell no. I love everything this man is doing. I love the fact seeing that we're getting a wrestler like Obafemi. And listen, if you hating on Oba, there's a problem. Like, there's a huge problem. There should be no hate. He and like he said, he's trying to do this until he's 50. So with me growing, it feels like I'm growing up with a wrestler. If that makes sense.
That makes sense.
So so I feel great about this. Now the WWE wanted to let me in on. And we can be his advocate. I wouldn't mind it because I do that shit with a great time, with a great smile on my face.
Right. No, so the reason why I'm asking is that one of my coworkers, he told me to shout him out in the chat. The homie Iram.
OC started match.
But no, I was gonna start doing that. I was gonna start doing that once we get into the actual match, but I'll start early. But anyways, so like he was asking me, he was like, yo, like. Most of the wrestlers nowadays are like in our age bracket. I'm like, nah, you right.
But see, here's the thing. That's a good thing.
Right.
That is a great thing.
I told him I was like I don't got no problems with them being like the same
yes they
age.
can they can have my ghetto ass be the man's advocate. I would do a good job. I can be professional when I need to be, but if you just
not commentary.
Just don't stir me the wrong way.
Hey, hold on. In all seriousness, and even though it's gonna sound fucked up what I'm about to say, it's the truth. If they can have little Yachty bitch ass in this motherfucker, Norfolk will be perfectly fine. I'm just saying.
Listen,
that's fact.
I can't even say that that's fucked up because I agree. I totally agree. Because the fact that they even have this man in WWE just doing whatever, I'm just kind of just like, bro, at this point, I don't want, listen, if Lil Yachty could change his braids back to black and actually look like a professional person.
I need real quick. I need him to shave his puberty beard. Like, I need this shit to change. Like
that nigga's not gonna shave that. I can tell you that right now.
Like, man, that nigga look like he's struggling to get facial hair. But don't get me started on this nigga.
Anyways,
we gotta talk about him later anyway. So
But now I was getting to the point was like I was telling him, it's like there's not really a point that I have a problem with it per se. But just the fact that it's like honestly, you can be like young as hell. Like now the young people into WWE beforehand, like you had to come in at like 25, 27, or 24 or whatever. Like 24 was like the youngest, so they started breaking that mold. So it's like, wasn't
Randy 18 when he? No, he was.
Most of the wrestlers were 18. No. So when they started wrestling, they were in their teens.
Yes, but when it came to WWE, they were in like their early 20s.
Early 20s, yeah. So they're early 20s, and you got to remember, in that time when the business had to grow a very good amount for you to actually be doing anything. That makes sense. Like you had to be at least old enough to do certain shit in the WWE. Because a lot of the times you also got to remember, I'm gonna just say it like this: the Vince McMahon era, that nigga was wildin'. Like like we're not gonna sit there and act like he wasn't.
Hey, yo, fam, when was he wildin'?
I didn't say he.
Picture it, Sicily, 1960. No, I'm just kidding.
Sicily, 1962 Sicily. A calmer Vince McMahon. Like, nah, bro.
That's crazy.
But that's the point. Like, no matter how you look at it, nowadays they know if they want for this business to continue and they want to mold it the way they want to, they need they're starting to use younger talent. They have older talent to pave the way to help, but it's still that thought of you got to let the younger talent have their go ahead.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Like, there's no getting around it, and as much as we want to hold on to the older wrestlers and hold on to our childhoods and stuff, it's getting time to let it go.
I mean, if I'm being completely honest about that, and I'm gonna just say this, I'm gonna say it like this. When it comes down to holding on to older wrestlers, you gotta remember this. One, they were putting themselves through shit that they weren't supposed to. They were doing it for entertainment. Half of them damn near broke their body for it, or just lost in the sauce at this point. But so at that point, you can't tell them like, hey, they still got it. It's like, nah, bro, I got arthritis in my kneecap. Like, what are you talking about? I can't do shit.
Kneecap.
Right.
It's the nigga chin.
Nah, for real.
But you know what's funny? And like, basically, like all my notes that I have for SmackDown, I'm probably gonna share them here today. But one thing that I saw, like where I was reading yesterday afternoon, was Chris Van Vliet's interview with Paul Heyman. Now, one thing that stood out to me, that caught my attention, excuse me, was the fact that he was very interested in buying TNA.
I heard about that. Yeah.
So when I was reading, I was like, hold up, like this man was gonna buy like TNA. I was confused, but he was like, if I would have done it, he said he would have did the same thing like they were trying to do like beforehand. It was like take out all the old wrestlers, put in new talent, keep like one legendary wrestler that like paved that way, and then once where time is done, I was like, that's it, like we'll cut ties, whatever. And I was like, and I was actually, you know what, I wasn't mad about it because he did the same thing, like with ECW, like we bought ECW and everything else. All that old like Southern talent was like washed out. He had all these new cats come in and everything else. Like I guess like the oldest was like Terry Funk, Mick Foley, and then you had, and then everyone else was like a young Sandman, Tommy Dreamer, just to throw a couple of names out there, Mikey Whipwreck,
Rob Van Dam.
So it's like Rob Van Dam. Like so, you know, I don't like you can't really get mad about it. Like sometimes you gotta like start bringing a new crop.
That's the honest to God truth. That's the honest to God truth. You don't want to be the company with the old head wrestlers going, so I'm gonna give you this medicine, and I need you to go on the top rope for me, and I need you to jump off that bitch. Like, nigga, no, my fucking back is messed up.
I mean, the best example of that, think of early 2000s TNA.
Yeah.
When the predominant of their main roster talent was all old WWE guys.
Yep. Or even WCW.
Like that was way like it was just like, yo, it was time to give that up. Like,
yeah, gotta do what you gotta do.
And at the end of the day, it's not like, and the thing is, it's not a bad thing either. Like, it's not a bad thing to have old wrestlers, but you have to put in your mind these are older wrestlers.
Yeah, and not even that, limit the amount of older wrestlers that you have. Like your entire like
they shouldn't be overshadowing. Shouldn't be overshadowing the new talent you got coming in.
Like
that's why I think the cruiserweight division didn't pop off the way how it was supposed to in WCW, because of the fact that like you had like all the old heads like taking their shine off it.
Like take for instance, take Sting for example in AEW. Sting was it, but he wasn't the main attraction.
Right.
Why? Because he wasn't supposed to be. He made sure that everybody paid attention to Darby Allin, no matter what you did. You see that little motherfucker right there? That's the next me. That's the next big guy. That's what you're supposed to do. If you don't do that, then you're not there for the wrestling then.
Exactly.
Yeah. You're not there for the wrestling. You're just there to do shit. And that's not what people want to do.
Nope. It's not what the people want to see.
But people need new legends.
Yep.
People need new legends.
And that's why we have tonight's episode today. And then we're going to talk about Night of Champions and everything else. We're going to highlight everything. I got Baby DJ with me right here. Anaya, say hi, Baby DJ. Hi. No? Okay, great talk. All right, so let's get started.
She said, "I ain't trying to talk to these people."
Look.
What's wrong with you?
Say hi. She's shaking sprinkles. She's shaking sprinkles. Okay, she's waving hi to the fans.
All
Okay.
right, mom. All right, Purdy.
All right, you ready, baby DJ? We're gonna start off with the first match, and that is the King of the Ring finals, where main event Jey Uso versus
If you could see my face right now, I look like I look like Phantom off the amp crew, just with a smile on my face. Any means, I'm happier than a motherfucker right now. Cause that boy needed an ass whooping like nobody's motherfucking business.
I didn't realize how fast that match was. First off, I really timed the match. I was like, holy crap, that was quick as hell.
Yeah,
I mean, it wasn't that fast.
It wasn't that. No, well, no, I'm not saying like it was fast, but it was like I would expect like, I don't know, maybe just me. I would expect it like almost 20 minutes of a match. That wasn't even 15 minutes of a match. He said he didn't like the match. Yeah, because Jey Uso was in there. I understand, fam.
I mean, it was fine for what it was. You know, since they're not going the Brock Lesnar route as of right now, it's fine for what it was.
Oh yeah, I mean, Jey show some resilience to him, and they also try to weaken a little bit of Oba Femi. You know, try to target the midsection and everything else from the 7 F5s they took from Brock Lesnar. So, you know, I get it. Like, Jey, even though it wasn't a spectacular match, I respect the fact of what Jey put into the match.
We're not gonna start this. Jey Uso got the 5 moves of doom. This is crazy.
That's diabolical. I mean, look at that John Cena move.
5 moves of doom implies that he was gonna win. That wasn't happening.
Doom, because it's 5 moves. Doom that like they winning. We talk about 5 moves. The only 5 moves that they fucking. Uso only knows.
No, for you. You're kind of scatting a little bit.
Oh shit! How about now? Am I good?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I knew you was about to say some bullshit. I knew you was about to say some bullshit, so I cut you out.
Yeah, definitely did. No, so I'm gonna say, like I said again, when I say the 5 move, when we say the 5 moves of doom, we're not talking about 5 moves of doom that's gonna help him win. We're talking about 5 moves of doom that we.
Yo, he says super kick punches the horrible spear that he does.
Fucking spear.
And
he does Uso splash and a yeet. Not wrong. But when we say the 5 moves of doom, we talking about them bullshit 5 moves. Like, oh yeah, he got them 5 moves he gonna do, and then his time is up. That's what we talking about.
No, I get it. But you know, there's one thing. Let me cut you off, no for it. There's one thing I'm happy that did not happen during this match. Mm-hmm. I'm so happy they didn't do it during this match. Is that they freaking did not run it back. Thank you. They did it during the entrance. That was it. The fans got the time. We had a match. If Jey would have ran that crap back during that match, I would have prayed that Oba Femi smacked the dog crap out of him like he did to Carmelo Hayes.
Gunther already did that yesterday, so
yeah, Gunther.
Nah, do it again.
That's crazy.
I had to watch that part again because Gunther sat there. He gave out warning shots. First off, he gave off warning shots to Cody and then Sammy, and then he didn't give one to Gunther, but then sat there and was talking shit, and Gunther was just like, "Is this nigga serious? You know what? I'm choking this nigga out." It's just funny as hell. But yeah, that in itself was just that. Hearing the words "Oba is the king of the ring," bless you. Hearing the words "Oba is king of the ring" is music to my motherfucking ears.
Yeah,
I could put that as a ringtone just for no reason at all. Just Oba is king of the ring. Just somebody do that for me. Make it a ringtone for me. That feels great. That feels great.
No, no. I think most of us all had the same thing. Because I thought as soon as Oba was setting up for the fall for Grace, I was waiting for, bruh.
I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat.
I know, because E out here being E.
I would have been sent to
But no,
the
I was
ER for Christian's
Hey,
diarrhea.
yo, sir.
like I said,
Oh
um
my goodness.
I was expecting Brock to come out during the setup for the fall
I
for
think we
Grace.
I
all did.
I did, but something to for everyone that knows me personally off this podcast, I always have a plan B. So it's like I knew for a fact that if Brock Lesnar didn't come out, that Oba was definitely gonna win clean, and then May will set up Brock versus Oba at SummerSlam Night 1.
Hmm.
Oba wins clean, and then faces Roman Reigns by himself Night 2, because something tells me, because WWE likes to ruin things.
Hmm.
I feel like if Brock and Oba fight night 1, and for some weird hooligan reason Brock Lesnar wins night 1, that he will be inserted into the as a triple threat with Roman and Oba. Calling it here right now again.
But again, I don't know if that wouldn't make sense though.
I 100% agree with you, but it's WWE ruining crap.
No,
Ruining shows.
but
All right.
the only reason why I don't think that would be physically feasible right now, and it's just how I feel. I could be wrong. I'm not saying that you're wrong, but technically, under technicality, Brock Lesnar is still technically retired.
On the
Yes,
technical
did
level,
you
yeah.
not hear the whole one and one, and I see you down the line, da da da, like.
No,
But
I don't. No,
no.
that's the point I'm making. He would only be set up for that one match. It would make no sense for him to be set up for this one last match, and then automatically somehow get into a championship match, and then what? That nigga's just gonna disappear like that. That's
Again,
wild.
that's why I said WWE making stuff crap, because if they do that, everybody and the great uncles know that Oba's gonna win, because they only had that one match for Brock. They're not gonna sit here and be like, oh my god, this high stakes. This is gonna be exciting. Oh man, Brock Lesnar might get one last championship match before he retires. No, he ain't got no championship matches. Brock's done. He's just gonna do this one match and then wipe his hands clean. Like I said, I'm just saying this is WWE's way of getting what they want and then closing the chapter and then starting a new one. They're gonna do it all in one seed, which is stupid.
And listen,
Stupid.
time will tell.
I think the problem is that if they wanted to do this one last match for Brock Lesnar, then they might as well let them have this match, but they need to let Oba win.
Exactly. They're talking about
They
saving
need
it.
to let Oba win.
So, but also remember this too. Remember the post, the suggested post that it was supposed to be. They're trying to save that for WrestleMania. Obviously, that's not gonna happen because it's happening right now. So it's for SummerSlam. But then
Hmm.
also, and they were also talking about saving that for WrestleMania and then having SummerSlam be Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns, which is like, again. I mean,
Do we really need that again?
So
The only reason why I'm saying 2%, and I always say 2%, but I really mean 2% because that's how much crap I care about this. The 2% reason why I'm saying yes is only because of the fact that for vindication, that Roman Reigns cannot beat Seth Rollins clean. That's it. Other than that, you can throw that match into the garbage and uppercase his ass for all I care about. All right, this
so just
this
throwing this
needs.
out there. I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm just throwing this out there because E said they can either do Oba versus Roman, a 3-way with
I
Oba,
was just
Brock,
about to
and
get to that.
Roman,
Yeah.
or a 4-way with Oba versus Brock versus Roman versus Seth.
No, that last one. No. No, that ruins everything with King of the Ring. No, they can do that after SummerSlam. Well, hold on, I take that back. They could do the triple threat after SummerSlam. Just take Brock Lesnar out of the equation. I'll accept that. But for SummerSlam, no, no, no. if y'all gonna enter Seth Rollins into a feud with Roman Reigns for a title, make that at WrestleMania. Y'all figure out how y'all want to do about it. I'm not gonna even talk about speculations right there. We talking about right here, right now. Do that match somewhere else. Right now, here, it is Oba Femi's time to be one of the youngest world championships of this year. Win the World Heavyweight Championship, claim your throne, because you have the matches is set in stone. It makes no sense to do any other type of match. You have the ruler, you have the conqueror, and then you have the tribal chief. 2 tribes, 2 entities colliding into one. You're not gonna tell me that match ain't cooking right now. So for them to throw in Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar into the match, no, y'all tainting it. Y'all took our potato salad and threw raisins and grapes into it like it's okay. No, it's not okay. It's not.
Crying?
I was about to say, it's all you think crying. Like, he's like, no, please.
Like, damn,
Not the raisins and the grapes, please.
Damn, kid. All right, you know, put the raisin potato salad away. Give him a hot dog. Fuck, damn, kid.
Please
You know what? You know what? You know what? Because of that, you can have a rib. You can have a rib now.
Yeah, like, go ahead, little nigga. Take the rib. Take the rib. Take the rib.
That's crazy.
All right, let's move on because we've been talking about this way too long.
So
then the next match was Liv versus Io Sky, and
another thing that brought a smile to my face.
No, there was no Genjutsu because I was praying to the highest of high. I said, Jesus, I need you to do me a favor. It's your boy to please. Nah, there was no Genjutsu on that one.
Yes,
I was praying. For you, maybe, not me. Not me. I was sitting there praying. I said, Lord, your boy's here. Please. Do not let Liv Morgan win this match. Please.
So you respond. So you asked for a prayer. I said I hope a Genjutsu happens on Liv Morgan. So either way it goes, Phantom, you are not winning.
Yo, listen.
Nah,
I was praying.
Thank you, Danhausen.
I was about to say that.
I might talk a lot of shit about you. I might say you might been not the greatest pick to be signed as a WWE superstar. I might have said that. All right. I might have said a lot of messed up things about you. But thank you, Danhausen, for doing your job and cursing Liv Morgan. Thank you.
Y'all talk about
all right,
listen,
E, let it go. Let it go, E.
No, here's my issue. Who's issue? It brought tears of joy to my face to see Danhausen curse this little witch of a person.
As JR said, it's Jezebel.
Because the whole thing about her taking it all did not need to be seen. I did not care for a Rhea versus Liv match.
Number 4. Number 4.
I did not care about this because now that she is Queen of the Ring, now that Io's Queen of the Ring, I hope to the highest heavens, I hope she wins that title. Because if no one's this is what I was talking about in the future. Because if no one else is gonna say it, I will. That Io versus Rhea match is gonna look glorious if they can keep it up. If they can keep it up.
Damn. Did you? Okay, hold on. You repeat what you just said, fam?
Yeah. Rhea versus Io if she wins the championship.
You talk about it, like if they have like a crown jewel or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did you think? Wait, what? What's talking about?
No, he thought you meant Io challenging Rhea for the title.
I was about to say, I was like, fam, did you?
No.
You sure you watched those matches, fam?
Well, no. To be real, I ain't gonna lie. Even though the match was great, I am still a tiny bit disappointed. Just being honest with you.
Why is that?
And the reason why I'm disappointed is because I was really hoping that either Raquel or Roxanne would have cost Liv the match.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Well,
definitely.
Well, hold your horses there, buddy. All right. SummerSlam.
It don't.
SummerSlam.
That defeats the point.
No.
That defeats the point.
No, it's not. Ready. Let's take a trip. Take a trip, right? Last year's WrestleMania. Quote me if I'm wrong. I think it was last year's WrestleMania. It was Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley. Am I cooking? No.
Last WrestleMania.
Last SummerSlam.
Last SummerSlam. Okay, I heard WrestleMania. Don't mind me. Continue.
Okay, so sorry, correct me if I'm right. I think it was last year's WrestleMania. It was Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think that. No, wait, actually, I lied. I think it was a couple of SummerSlams ago, because that's when it was the SummerSlam when Liv Morgan entered it in Judgment Day. All right. That's when she turned her back on Dominic Mysterio. That's when Dom turned her back on Rhea and went with Liv, right?
Yeah, that was a while ago.
That happened at SummerSlam, right?
Yep.
Full circle. All right. Io versus Liv Morgan, and the Judgment Day, Raquel and the Prodigy. All right.
Roxanne.
Thank you.
Oh,
yeah, thank you.
Oh, what I've been calling them, Red Ribbon.
Yeah, thank you. They
only true Dragon Ball Z fans get that reference.
Red Ribbon is crazy.
They pull a Genjutsu on Liv and cheat her out of the match, making Io the new women's world champion.
So I was gonna say, I picked up what he was putting down.
Thank you, E. SlammerSlam 2024. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Full circle.
The reason why I said I would have rather it happen tonight is because of all the shit that Liv was talking to Raquel before all the shit happened.
Yeah, no, I get you. I'm not saying you're wrong, Phantom. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying now it's for a championship. You gotta build that more, like build more intensity. Build it to where the tea kettle got a burst, and when it bursts is like that, and when it bursts, it's a SummerSlam.
I mean, I guess. Like, I'm not saying that you're wrong. Like, I can see it happening, but I don't know. I feel like it would have built up more drama for SummerSlam, because then you could have had, if Raquel could have tried to pull some strings or try to do something to insert herself in the title match.
You're right.
Man. Honestly, the thing that's kind of fueling this the most is I want to see them break up the fucking Judgment Day, but that's neither here nor there.
That's the thing. I want to see them. I want to see them do that too. But if we're gonna do this, I feel like we should do it correctly. And I think, with all due respect, I think them waiting till SummerSlam, it would be a better idea. Especially since you, if we're being honest, and I'm being as real as possible about this. We know this is going to build. They're going to build it up. They have to.
That's what I say. They have to do it.
So what he was saying, what if the curse that Danhausen put on Liv is going to lead to the breakup of the Judgment Day?
I would hope
Please. Matter of fact, here you go. This one for you, E. Dear Heavenly Father, all right? We are the Wrestling Truth Podcast, all right? We just a bunch of hood niggas from Bridgeport, Connecticut that just likes good content, all right?
I am
Please, let this be a thing. Please.
This man, gonna be like freaking Matt Cardona, freaking paying Danhausen to freaking get this joint situated.
No, listen, I will pay Danhausen in human monies, all right, and some teeth. Don't ask how I'll get that, and some teeth for him to make this happen, all right. Please make this happen.
There's places like you could find actual teeth.
We're not gonna go down this rabbit hole. We're here to talk about wrestling right now.
We are talking about wrestling. Technically, we are.
All right, listen. We're not gonna go down this rabbit hole. We have other matches. We have other matches to talk about.
What mean don't need Danhausen for that? Danhausen already cursed them. There's only one curse. Now, if he cursed technically, actually, hold on. Let's do the math here. Let's do the Danhausen curse math. He cursed Liv Morgan. He cursed Dominic Mysterio. He cursed JD McDonough. All right, y'all with me?
Yeah.
You know who he did not curse? Roxanne Perez
or
and
Roxanne.
Raquel. Exactly. Them two gonna leave, or and they're gonna cost the match. And boom, there we go.
Maybe.
Damn, Jinx. You're not wrong.
Hey, listen. She knows.
But hey, listen. But all in all, congratulations to Io and her win. I'm so happy she won because I was really hoping that. Listen, when I ain't gonna lie, she really sold that fall on the steps. Cause I really thought she messed up her knee.
Oh man, I gasped so hard. I was saying to myself, like, please don't tell me she injured. Please don't tell me she injured.
Like, I really thought she took out her own knee. I was like, oh Lord.
Please, you already got enough knee injuries as it is. Now hold on. I don't know why when I read this, I sang Christian's theme song where he said this. he said, we just need Raquel and Roxanne to open their eyes.
Go! When you close your eyes. Hey, listen, that was a good ass song, first off. Stars never heal. Yo, that was my shit.
Oh, man. But, I forgot my train of thought. Golly. Thanks, E. Damn, I forgot my train of thought.
Like I said, congratulations to the Queen of the Ring, Io Sky, and we know that she's challenging Liv Morgan for the World Heavyweight title.
Thank you. Yep. All right, then that was our 1 hour from the ESPN app. Okay.
Live on ESPN.
Live on ESPN. Oh, you didn't like the live on ESPN? Oh, okay. And Baby DJ did not like the live on ESPN.
It's okay. Well, we move on to the steel cage match.
Woo! First off, I gotta say this. I gotta start off by saying this.
Them boys did their thing.
Them boys did it. And I mean, we're talking steel chairs, kendo sticks, trash cans, tables. Like, this was Hell in a Cell without the Hell in a Cell term into it.
This was all the street fights. This is what all the street fights should have been.
No, facts. And shout out to my neighbors for blasting fireworks during that. But this is what a steel cage match is supposed to be like. This is what street fight is supposed to be like. First of all, these two started out sitting in steel chairs, looking at each other, talking hella shit. And as soon as that bell rang, and it was time, heck yeah, E, I agree with you. Match of the night. I agree with you. They went at it. I mean, blow for blow, kick for kick, bar for bar, everything. These dudes went at it. We're talking spears, torpedo spears. We're talking kicks, super kicks, stomps, pedigrees, everything. Steel chairs shots, kendo stick shots, trash can shots, going through tables. Braun Breaker busted open bleeding. We finally had a pay-per-view where someone was busted open bleeding. Like, this.
Yep.
This was a match, and it ended with for the old school veterans, that are watching the streams and everything else. Shout out to y'all, all right? Because I know y'all have y'all Jesse Ventura moments, all right? The match ended inside the damn ring. Pinfall, 1, 2, 3. No one skipped the cage. No one climbed over the cage, all right? It ended inside the cage. I mean, to be honest with you, that's how steel cage matches should be. There should be no escaping. What are you escaping for?
I mean,
just like
it shows that you's a bitch.
Like if in Hell in a Cell, you don't win the match in Hell in a Cell by escaping the cell. No,
it's Hell in a Cell.
But then, what would be the point of having a steel cage match and a Hell in a Cell if that's the case? What would make them different?
One doesn't prove that you's a bitch.
That's crazy.
I mean, he's not wrong. I mean,
not really. I mean, like, strategy.
My only strategy is to beat your ass like the bitch.
They should have made it a Hell in a Cell instead of a steel cage.
But remember, Triple H made a statement saying that he wasn't gonna do a lot of Hell in a Cell matches this year.
I mean, that's fine.
which I understand, and you know what? That's fine.
But that's all. But that's what I'm saying. There would be nothing that would make the two matches different.
No, you're right. I'm just, it's for the old school wrestling fans that
You sound so defeated.
I mean, hey, I'm not advocating for them. I'm just saying, like, they can stop.
I hear you.
He said it was physical. You felt the hatred and animosity. It reminded of Punk or Roman from WrestleMania, where two guys beat each other.
No, facts.
Oh yeah.
No,
and then
that was a good ass match. So they really, them boys really put on a clinic. Honestly, I do think Braun Breaker should have won, but that's neither here nor there.
I semi agree with you. I agree with you because if you try to push young talent, that's how it goes. But where I disagree with you, yes, thank you for the fireworks, neighbors. Where I disagree with you is the fact that because the fact that we have a faction heel and a face, you gotta, the faction has to lose somehow. And this is the stamp of saying the division is no longer a thing. Like the tag team of Logan Paul and Austin Theory is a thing, but I'm assuming, like, I wouldn't be surprised if after tonight, Braun Breaker's like, I'm done with the division, I'm going solo.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I feel like I don't feel like that's a reasonable solution when Bronson Reed hasn't came back yet.
I was gonna say that was my main concern. Because here's how I thought they were gonna have the match, and at some point Seth was gonna keep winning. Seth was gonna be on the verge of winning, and then you see Bronson Reed come and help out Braun Breaker. That's how I think the match could have played out.
Yeah.
If I'm being completely honest, like the match could have played out just like that. They didn't do it. Not their fault, At the end of the day, we got the ending that they wanted to show us. But like E was saying, this puts Seth in the title picture.
It does. I don't mean to cut you off, but it does. But again, unless there's a Saturday night's main event in between now and SummerSlam, there's no reason why we need any more interference with SummerSlam. SummerSlam is concrete. It's him versus Roman. We all know he's gonna face Roman. Now, if he pulls a Genjutsu over our eyes and sit there and goes out there.
There is a Saturday night's main event in between now and SummerSlam.
Great, but as far as we're talking just SummerSlam, if Oba pulls a Genjutsu and goes after Sami Zayn, first of all, I'm gonna be flabbergasted. One, but two, then it's okay. Now we have something to situate here.
But even then, I don't. Go ahead.
If Oba's smart, he would go after Roman.
Well, I mean, yeah, after what he said to Jay, he was like, "Don't miss." He's like, "And give the rest of your bullets to your cousin." I'm just saying. That was a bar.
And let's be honest, he handed those bullets to his cousin.
That was a bar.
He handed those bullets to his cousin.
But
he said, "That's all you
then,
lose."
I don't even think Seth beating Braun should put him in a title opportunity. Like, I don't feel like those two should even be remotely correlated with each other.
Well, the thing is, you also got to think about it like this. Everybody's going to sit there. The way they're going to play it, if they play it right?
Mm-hmm.
There has to be some type of way where Seth either finds a way to get into the title picture while letting Oba get there first, or this could just be a regular yo, just know, since I'm done with this vision shit, I'm on your ass. Nigga. Basically, I'm on your ass.
Like I said, me personally, it's just like, I don't think Seth should be near the title picture for right now. Not saying don't put him in it at some point, just not right now. Like I kind of agree with OC that if it's gonna be established that it's gonna be Oba versus Roman, let it just be Oba versus Roman. Let Seth do something else.
Thank you.
I mean, he could do something else. We're not okay. Hold on. We're not saying immediately go after Roman. We're saying for right now, this gives him a chance to go through with this. This gives him a chance to have to now open his eyes and go into a different avenue. He doesn't have to worry about the vision fucking up anything he's is what I mean. If that makes sense to you.
I mean, that does.
Because the thing is, hold on. Because the thing is, yeah, him going for the title right now would be asinine. Him warning Roman that I'm coming for the title would be a little better. Now, he can go and venture off and do other things. No one's saying he shouldn't. But for a person that just got done having a match with the Vision's most dangerous member, you would think like, all right, I'm kind of feeling good about myself. Let me see what's going on. You might not even know. He might get in beef. He might have beef with some of the family members of the bloodline before he fights the tribal chief.
We're talking about Seth, right?
Yes, we're talking about Seth.
Yeah, I mean, like, for me, it's like like if Seth shows after Roman, right? I mean, now I'm not trying to indicate that Seth, or not Seth, but Roman's gonna retain the championship at SummerSlam. If he does, I feel like that would be a mistake. But if for some hooligan reason he does retain, if we're gonna push for Seth versus Roman, that gotta be a Survivor Series.
Mm.
And you know what? And I'll push the envelope even further to say that if they do this at Survivor Series, then that means whatever Bloodline Civil War match that's gonna happen, keep Roman out of it. Let them take care of it.
Mm.
And after we finish this, I'll explain more afterwards of what I meant, because I was talking to a fan off stream about this, and you know, I posted some ideas of how this could work, but we'll talk about that later.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, neighbors, for the fireworks.
They're
You have
excited.
such nice things.
They're excited about the Night of Champions. That's why.
Well, hopefully they're not excited about this next match. Oh wait, never mind. I take it back. We're not there yet. Keep going with the fireworks. All right, so next match we have is Trick Williams versus
Ricky Saints.
Ricky Saints.
This is the Revolution.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
This was one of the most interesting matches of the as a mid carder. Interesting matches of the night, because
them boys put on a match.
They did, and I mean, shout out to Ricky for channeling his inner Eddie Guerrero. No dom.
Yep. So if you didn't see it, Noifoi, he hit.
No, I saw it.
Yeah, he caught Yachty with the that nigga hit me. Get him out of here.
That shit had me in tears. I just feel like Lil Yachty should have played it off a little bit more. That nigga stiff. I don't know what it is. Whenever I see, I don't know if it's just me, but watching Lil Yachty pretend, like watching, not even pretend, but watching Lil Yachty try to make it seem like he got kicked out for no reason, it was hard. It was like, bro, you got kicked out. You could at least hit the Jey. You could at least hit the Jey Uso. Just say, oh hell no! You sound like this nigga just looked around.
He hit that. He hit that. Are you paying attention? You paying attention?
That's why I said oh, like nigga, damn, like come on, man.
Courage, the cowardly dog.
Basically. It just didn't play out the way it should have, and I'm just like, bro, do better. Like,
not facts.
I wanted to tell him, like, grow up. Like, for some reason, just
grow up is crazy. Grow up is crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, there was, uh, so for the feedback that I have for only for that match is that Ricky Saints, I get it. You're portraying the heel, which I get it. But it's like you're giving me, and let me clarify when I say this, you're giving me old school Miz vibes with the cockiness level. Like he was being overly cocky during that entire match. Now, thank you, neighbors. Um, I get it and I understand it. Like that's your like gimmick and a persona or whatever. But my thing is that too much of it is what cost him the United States Championship.
I mean, but that was the angle that they were going for.
Mm-hmm.
Because even Michael Cole said it. He was like, "Oh, he's too overconfident. He's doing." He said basically the same thing you're saying, damn near almost word for word. But that was the angle that they were going for. That
Bar for
You
bar.
took that
Nah,
man's
for
whole
real.
fucking flow.
Whoa.
Like
Word for word, bar for bar.
That Saints was too confident because he knew he beat Trick once before.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And he overdid it too much to where it's now
It
cats
cost
at the
him.
back and you cost him, right. Now my thing about
But
is this though.
no, go ahead,
My,
go ahead,
my
go ahead.
my thing about is this though. It's like does he deserve another shot up to for the United States Championship match? To be very honest, to be very honest with everybody here right now, and for those who's watching at home, I'm going to say no, only because of the fact that he needs to build himself more dominant, bro. He needs to build himself more dominant as a worthy. I'm not gonna say a worthy contender, but just he needs to build more dominance in his own self for him to say like, no, I can be champion. I don't have to be. I'm not overconfident of it, and here's my work to prove it. And
Now,
then
normally I would agree with you, but only reason why I'm gonna be on the devil's advocate in this situation. There ain't nobody on fucking SmackDown for him to really challenge like that, so that's the problem. Um,
no, I know, but I'm just saying in
Nigga
general,
better,
like I'm saying
nigga
in
better
general,
start
like
beefing with Solo.
you
oh
mean before
lord, don't
Solo go back to Raw?
get me started with that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me started with that piece of crap. Um, but I'm just saying, like he needs to really build himself for him to say like, okay, I'm gonna like he's gonna like because if they're gonna say Trick Williams versus Ricky Saints again at SummerSlam, I think I'm in agreement when I speak for everybody in this chat when I say add Mello to that match,
Yeah, or it's just gonna be, or I think it's gonna be Carmelo versus Trick on the next one. Honestly,
which is
More than
fine.
likely.
No, which is fine. I'll take that too because again, Trick Williams was overconfident with his actions today.
That's what.
you mean
But then again,
Saints?
Yes, Saints.
you also got to remember that's a. If you also got to remember that's a big heel thing too. To be
No,
over, sometimes some of them be. No, I'm just saying. Like you got to. Sometimes that's a big heel thing. Like just to be overly confident. Like, and with Ricky Saints being the way he is, and everyone, oh, he's too overconfident. He doesn't. He just because he beat him once doesn't mean he can beat him again. Yeah, that's the point. His whole character, like his whole character is, I'm the biggest star that you're gonna see. So what do you think you think I'm gonna be in this match and be shy? No. If I could beat your ass, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Nah, for real.
And that's what he has to portray. He has to portray that cockiness, that overachieving grit, that bullshit ass. Oh, I could do anything. I could do anything in the world because I'm that guy. He needs that so he can get his ass whipped by Trick Williams. So it makes more sense that he did it.
And
That he was like that.
and for your point from earlier, when you said you felt like he was like a early Miz, the difference between Ricky and early Miz was at least Ricky has the work history to back it up.
I get that.
So
Hmm.
I mean,
How
like versus the Miz, who when he was just a TV star who just happened to win another TV show just to get on here, and he had no work history. He's acting like he was the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Yeah, she do got a big forehead in this game.
bruh.
Wait, who? Oh,
Also,
Phoebe
is it
Dolan.
me or like no? Tiffany
Oh
Stratton.
yeah,
They gave her a big ass forehead in this game. I don't
nah, for
understand.
real. Her forehead shaped like a PSP is crazy.
Bro. Not the PSP, more like a Nintendo, more like a Nintendo
I should be able to play Crisis Core
3DS.
on that motherfucker.
Damn, that's crazy.
But like I said, and like I said, my other thing is I get what you're saying too, because I wholeheartedly understand when like a certain character, a certain like person is over cocky. It's annoying. It's very annoying. It's like, dude, you don't have to be like that. There's no reason for you to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like, and they're just like, so what? What you gonna do about it? Nothing, because you're a bitch.
Do, fight
guess
me?
what I'm gonna do? Yeah, like,
fight me, like.
And then you end up fighting them, and they're like, yo, why'd you fight me? What did I do to you? It's like, nigga, what? You just told me that you was gonna fight me. I don't, like I said, I understand what you mean though. But after this match of, you know, Trick Williams whooping that Trick all around, we get
actually, hold on, to be real, Trick didn't really like beat his ass like that. Ricky was kind of controlling that match for a good minute, but that's neither here nor there. But anyway, so next we have Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton.
Hey, that's my line.
But, I mean,
no, let me stop. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Is your legs from moving in the wind when you're doing stuff?
That's crazy.
Is your glute not sticking out to your head?
That's crazy.
We have a new product from our new sponsor called Wig Glue.
Oh Lord.
Use it.
Damn, he coming at her edges.
I was gonna say I have a feeling that this isn't actually about wigs. But yeah, this. Are we really gonna talk? I'm gonna just keep it. Tiffany won.
Shout out to the Calvary. Shout out to Charlotte Flair and
Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green, yeah.
Was you about to say Zack Ryder?
Zack Ryder's wife. Yeah. Sorry, you got electrocuted. What do you want me to do? Yeah, shout out to them for. Yeah, you're right. Grandma Charlotte. Rumor had it she missed bingo night for this.
Grandma Charlotte is wild.
Grandma Charlotte.
Have you not seen her recent photos?
It's not about that.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
Any whoosies. Yeah, Meechin and B-Fab came in to cause strife.
That long back. I'm sorry.
Oh, that long back. Anyways, and then damn, that hurt. I know that gotta hurt. Bingo. Listen, Charlotte missed bingo night for to 10 Night of Champions. Leave it alone.
Hey, first up, yo, respect that bingo. I made some money at that bingo. All right.
Yeah, must be nice. Invite a nigga next time. All right, but you know, yeah, that's what happened. Next, okay, main event time, guys. So we have for the undisputed WWE championship, we have Sami Zayn versus the Ring General Gunther versus the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. First off, before we even get started with the match, I got two things to say. One, fire the pyrotechnic guy and fire the camera guy. All right, moving forward. So basically, the match starts pretty much normal. Gunther doing Gunther things, which ended up being mostly a one-on-one match between him and Cody for the most part. Sami Zayn tried to get licks in, but it just kept getting pushed to the side. Okay, I'm just gonna cut to the chase when I say this. Noifoy, you might have a different perspective. I already told Phantom earlier. Shut up, because I feel like you're gonna say something crazy, outlandish. This triple threat match gave me WrestleMania 20 main event vibes. Only because of the fact that the person who won was the person no one really expected. Hold on, to win.
And he already asked you how.
Listen, nigga. Oh, okay.
We're
Thanks,
listening.
No, it was free.
Oh, he
Okay.
said, "Okay, I get it." No,
Okay. Okay.
he said,
Cool.
"Okay, I get it."
Sorry, just want to make sure you got it, E. Um, because yes, I understand Phantom's perspective. They put a lot of seeds in for it to seem that Sami Zayn was going to win, which I
They
get
did.
that. Which I get that. But at the same time too, you had a champion and a contender that had beef. One was screwed out of it multiple times. The other one was the world champion that's like getting the back of the line, but then was fed up because of the fact that you kept being in his face. No one expected Sami Zayn to win. I'm glad he did win, E, but it was like the way how.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry, OC. I just need to get this off my chest. And I've been wanting to say this for a minute. That boy got this championship. Let's fucking go. Yes, sir. Yes, motherfucking sir. Yes, motherfucking sir. Continue.
You got that out your system? You good now?
Hold on. That nigga has waited 24 motherfucking years to get the dub. And finally got it.
No,
I'm happy as fuck right now.
No,
I can shake somebody. But that's besides the point. But you can continue.
I mean, I get what OC's saying. Now, like I said, I catch SmackDown every week. But the things, Cody, I ain't gonna lie, Cody was saying some out of pocket type shit to Sammy these last few weeks. Did you catch what he was saying to this man?
No, I caught what he was saying. He's been saying a lot of crazy shit.
Like, he been saying some out of pocket. He said, "Yo, listen, as long as I'm world champion, you ain't ever touching this shit." I was like, "Nigga, what?"
But he's been saying. But the thing is, this is the problem with Cody. Wait, hold on. It's good to see WWE take an unpredictable and throw a wrench in the system instead of ending the show with Cody standing tall. Yeah, no, definitely big facts.
And it's funny
here's the thing about Cody.
Go ahead, no
I'm sorry. That and no one understands. No, I mean people understand, but there are only a few that understand this. That is the pressure.
Yep.
That's the pressure of being a champion. No matter what you do, that is the pressure of being a champion. Because no matter what Cody was saying, that was his pressure talking.
Yes.
Because he was doing everything in his power. He was doing everything in his power to make sure he stayed champion. Because he started to understand, I need to be champion. And as long as I have this, as long as I'm a target, yes, I will be champion. That's why when he was saying easy to find, hard to beat, I was like, not really. Like, it wasn't like, it's not really, you're not that hard to beat. The problem is that you got that star power right now. You need somebody that really is hard to beat. Sami Zayn, I ain't gonna lie, was hard to beat. Especially these past few weeks. He made sure to let Cody know, yo, I have a problem with this. What's the problem now? My problem is that you're sitting here with a championship that I don't even get a title shot for. And Cody started, and that pressure started building up. That pressure of, you know what? I don't want to hear this because I have things to do. So, goodbye. So the more he kept, WWE has been, shut up, E. WWE has been easy to find and hard to fucking watch. Stupid. Nah, but he's built pressure. You have to build that pressure. And I'm sorry, but for Cody, Sammy was that pressure. The pressure of somebody wanting a title shot, and not getting it. The pressure of doing what he does best and not being able to show. He needs this title run. He needs it.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, with Gunther, I really did not want to see Gunther get a championship. I don't
think anybody did.
No one needs to see that. No one needs to see that. Why would I want to see Gunther have another championship and have loads of people try to fight him? For what? For what?
Nah, for real.
So this nigga can go on and tell people that I'm the greatest, or he'll start telling people, "Oh no, I don't think I'll be giving you a title shot. Why don't you do something to offend me, and then we can do it?" No, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna wait for you.
What Trick Williams decided to do.
Yeah, like no one. I ain't doing that shit. I ain't doing this shit with you. If you don't fight me right now, I'm gonna fight you outside the WWE, and then we gonna see if it's a problem. Nobody wants to do that, and like I said, Cody's going stale. We can't. He was an excellent babyface. He's a great babyface. But how long are we gonna keep seeing the babyface story from Cody Rhodes?
Well, and again, I know I keep sounding like a broken record when it comes to stuff like this, but it's just the fact of, like I said, who takes his spot if he goes heel.
So here's the thing about taking someone's spot, and I've been thinking about that for a minute. Taking someone's spot means that you are taking up a mantle. You're taking up a mantle. A lot of people can do it, but a lot of people fail. With Cody, the proper thing for him to do is to have that mantle as much as possible, but share the wealth, if you know what I mean. Share the wealth. We have people that can be baby faces. We have people that can be heels. You can't keep one dude just because, oh, he looks better at this. He does this better than everybody else. No, because it's gonna go stale. I think. Hold on. Who takes the spot, Noifoy? That's the point. That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying, though. I'm not okay, because now he's asking the questions. I'm not saying there's. I'm not saying. No, I am saying. I'm saying if there are people that can take his spot, there are people that can take his spot, but the problem is that they have to be put in a position to take his spot.
Yep.
Now, here's the thing, right? I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I don't think it's that simple. And the reason why I say that is because, like, you gotta look at it from this angle, right? When you're trying to book matches, for the most part, you kind of want some people on the same star power quality, right? Who on the roster, as of right now, could you say could be on the same level star power as a face as Cody right now?
Chad Gable.
But is he really there right now?
Not really.
If they build him up, this is what I'm saying. If they build him up right,
but that's exactly the point I was waiting for you to say. They have to get him there. He's not
and
there
he's
yet.
getting there.
No, I'm not saying that he's not getting there, but that's the point. As of right now, he is not ready. Right. He is not ready to fill in that spot.
We're talking about superstars that's already been built, already been established, and is ready for that push to be a champion. Like, there's no push. Like, I'm not saying no push, but I'm saying, like, they just need that chance to get the championship. Sami Zayn made that crystal clear. All right, Sami Zayn made that clear, and now he's a champion. If anybody that I can see that's ready for that spot now, you have Trick Williams. I'll give Trick Williams a shot to fight for the championship.
He's still technically a heel.
Yeah, but I give Braun Breaker a chance. I know he's on Raw, but I'm just throwing superstars' names out there.
Still a heel though.
Just doesn't matter. You get the
It really
point.
kind of does though,
But I
because
Because we're
understand.
talking about baby faces.
no, the reason why it matters is because you
I'm talking
have
about
to
people.
have
I'm talking about people that could face Sammy
no
for the championship.
no.
Now, if you
But
want
the
to talk
thing
about
is,
baby faces that could be champion, no, Trick Williams a baby face. I don't care what you say. Trick
he's
Williams
a
a baby face.
heel. He is still a heel technically.
They've been chanting him 24/7.
That
He's a baby face.
doesn't mean nothing. They be cheering for
You
Seth
so
Rollins when
okay?
he's a
Wait,
freaking
no,
heel too.
because everybody stop. So, OC, I forget who said it, but you also got to take into consideration a lot of nowadays superstars. It doesn't matter if they're a face or a heel. You like who you like. Like, it doesn't matter who it is. You
No,
like who you like.
right then. That's fine then. But this is what I'm saying. Regardless of his babyface or heels, these are people that I'm thinking like, okay, like can get the chance to either fight for a championship or be a champion. Everyone I name is valid. I get it. What y'all saying is
No, but
babyface and heels. I get.
but that's not. But what you're saying is true. But that's not the point that we're trying to make. The point we're trying to make is if you're gonna just go with story elements, right? You need a good guy and a bad guy. That's how WWE's always run, right?
Well, they need to freaking hire some damn writers and make them either face or heels,
But
and
that's
call the shit down the freaking middle.
but
God
that's
damn it!
But that's
All
the
right?
point. That's the point. There isn't anybody who's at the same caliber as
Hire
Cody.
us, damn it! WWE hire us, all right? We
Listen,
can write the damn.
I can use
we can
a
write the
job.
damn stories.
I'm just saying.
Yo,
But
Don't do that.
My God.
No,
everybody,
Damn.
Noifo gonna call somebody a nigga in every script.
No, I'm not gonna call somebody a nigga in every fucking script. I'm gonna call somebody a bitch nigga in the script, but that's gonna be that. You'll never know. But
Trick Williams
the
gonna call
thing
everybody
is-
a nigga in every script.
But the thing is, I've been rethinking about doing the writing for them, because even Paul Heyman, because the same interview you was talking about, OC, he even brought up the people that would on LinkedIn. There's people on LinkedIn telling him, "Yo, you can hire me for the writing. I'll do great work." And the problem is, he said, and here's the problem. He said, how can you put it was I gotta remember how he said it. It's like, how are you gonna put on paper what you're out there? It's easy on paper, but once you put it out there, that's the issue. So yeah, we can write, but unless they really sit there and, where the fuck has Braun Breaker been? Wasn't Braun Breaker part of this match? I'm sorry, I just looked at the screen, and I've been noticing Braun Breaker's not there. You know?
He got attacked or something.
I guess.
I don't know. You know, you're right.
We can fact check what happened to that shit later. Maybe he walked out on him.
Probably, but I get what you guys are saying. I get it. But the problem is too, is like there's really no solidified answer to it because there's really no solidified answer to it because the fact that it's like there's no proper storylines being told to say who's face and who's heel.
I'll 100% agree with that.
Everybody's cheering for what they're cheering. Now, pause from that question. Back to what I was saying. Everybody that listed though can be either a champion or can have a chance to face for the championship. That's fine there too. But the fact of the matter is that we have a new WWE champion. How is Sammy going to take the ball and run it? We will see. That's for us to see. We can speculate and give our 2 cents about everything else, but it's up to WWE to sit there and stop freaking emo and freaking wrestle. It's up for WWE to sit there and try to help drift that ball.
You mad at him for winning?
No, I'm mad at him for emoing. It's almost like the stream that you guys had where freaking somebody, I think it was Liv Morgan or somebody else, was over moonwalking and shit. But anywho's,
You should have seen the recent match.
But that's basically what I'm trying to say is like, you know, Sami Zayn can pitch where he can pitch, but WWE has the final say because they are the ones making the stories. So it's like, hopefully they don't drop the ball with Sami.
No,
Mm.
that's 100% agreed. But again, this is why, like when we had that conversation a few months back, when Trick and Sammy had that match, they should have just flat out did it, and we wouldn't be in the situation that right now.
No, we get it, we get it. But then now it's gonna now we got to figure out what's next, and then
Yeah,
go from there.
him versus Drew McIntyre and getting that dub.
He he definitely needs that dub against Drew McIntyre. My bad. Just throw that out there.
Number 11 is the one.
No,
No, he lost 12 times against Drew, right?
Yes,
he lost a couple.
he got
That boy done lost a couple. You know what I'm saying?
man, but
But yeah,
yeah, that
Yeah,
was
real quick. I actually want to ask y'all something because this was going through my mind while I was watching the PLE. Do y'all think Kevin Owens is coming back soon? Because they made a lot of references to him
yes,
I think
yes.
he's coming back soon.
I think he's coming back because it's been all over my social media. They posted time when he's coming back. They posted time like Kevin Owens being Stidham when he's like they've been posting a lot of truths and they've been posting a lot of AI stuff. I disregard
and
it. I disregard the AI stuff completely. But as far as the truths, like there's been a lot of talks with WWE bringing Kevin Owens back.
also that boy been losing a lot of weight.
Yeah, he lost a lot of weight.
Bronson Reed has lost a lot of weight
a lot of
too.
weight. Like there's a
That's
lot
why I
of people.
thought. That's why I don't mean to cut you off. That's why I thought he was coming back.
Yeah,
That's why I thought Bronson.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
My bad.
I thought Kevin was gonna come in during the match,
I thought so
You thought
too.
Kevin was gonna come in?
I'm
bro.
not, no,
Because of all the references they've been making to Kevin Owens between yesterday and today.
no, yeah, I thought so too. I thought so too.
Because remember, Cody brought up Kevin Owens yesterday. He brought him up like 2 times. Then during this match, they was talking about Kevin Owens. Then Sami Zayn was trying to use the package pile driver like Kevin Owens. I thought those were all hints that Kevin Owens was coming back tonight.
No, and it could. You're right. It could be SummerSlam too, because you gotta remember SummerSlam is
that could be it too.
the summer version of WrestleMania, so it could be.
Okay.
I'm not saying that they need that nigga right now. Like,
Bro, they
They
need Randy
definitely
Orton.
do.
They need Randy Orton. They need Drew McIntyre. They need Kevin Owens.
which we
Freaking
don't
need
even
everybody.
know. Which we don't even know what's
Randy
going
Orton
on.
Randy Orton on punishment for hanging out with Pat McAfee right now.
Well, I mean, no, I don't know. Honestly, I think something's actually going on with Randy because they just pulled him out of the Fanatics Fan Fest.
I mean,
yeah, they just I saw that too.
I mean, hey, listen. Oh boy, you're gonna hate me when I say this. You can't be that mad. You can't be that mad at Randy. You gotta remember, Triple H brought Eugene into Evolution. I'm just saying, and kicked him out. And kicked him out soon as he didn't get what he wanted. So I mean, in this case, it was kind of like the same boat.
But like I said, I don't know. I think they're planting seeds that Kevin Owens is coming back soon. I wouldn't be surprised if we see that nigga. I wouldn't be surprised if for you and E see that nigga on Monday.
If I do, for real though, being for real though, if I do see that nigga on Monday, and I'm about to pull E and be like, yo, we doing the podcast tonight. Like I'm about to hit up E and go, nigga, we doing the podcast tonight.
Hey, listen. You know what? That's fine. Because you know what's not gonna happen. You know what Kevin Owens not gonna do.
What?
Kevin Owens not gonna sit here and wait 9 months to freaking do some freaking vignettes, talking about some I'm coming back, being better than ever, stronger than ever, and everything else.
Shit.
Kevin Owens not gonna sit here and be laying outside on his chair in whatever beach house he has, talking about some I'm coming back stronger than ever. All right.
Why you so mad? You so mad. That's okay. I don't understand why you're so mad. That's okay. Don't be mad. Be happy.
Didn't I tell you yesterday? I said I was waiting for OC to come on because I was waiting for this shit.
Yeah.
I knew that shit was coming.
You were waiting for that shit. But he ain't gotta be so mad.
Anyways.
Lordy. But that was Night of Champions. Uh, I mean, I feel like it was a good show for what it was.
Mm-hmm. It's always
You
a
know,
good show.
we could have had a few more championship matches, but that's neither here nor there.
I mean,
Could have had a lot of championship matches.
the whole thing is that like when it comes down to it, what the fuck just happened to me? When it comes down, what the fuck am I Italian? The fuck was that?
He was watching a Mario movie, wasn't you?
I don't know what I was watching, but I don't know where that Italian ass accent came in.
You know what that reminds me of, Noifoy?
Yeah.
Omelette du fromage. Omelette du.
I was watching that episode later in the week.
Oh Lord.
Oh, Dexter, say it again. Omelette du fromage.
Okay.
You ain't see that episode of Dexter?
No, I did. It's just
No, because he had a moment where he just became Italian for 3 seconds. And that just made me think of that one episode of Dexter when that nigga was trying to learn French and all he learned was omelette du fromage.
this man.
Omelette du fromage.
My rant got interrupted.
My rant got interrupted.
You want to pick up? You want to pick up where you left off?
Nah, I'll come back on Friday and continue the rant.
That's crazy.
Just know that bitch Blake Monroe got 9 months of making up to do.
I mean, listen, we'll see if we see her on Friday.
Oh, she better. She better. She better.
Yo,
she better.
No,
she
but
better.
watch Blake Monroe come back with another vignette.
Yo, I'll tell you right now. I don't care. I don't care if the neighbor's gonna hear my rant.
I'm tired of hearing about Blake Monroe doing anything in WWE at this point, bro.
Facts. Like, how you gonna sit here and talk about all this stuff and everything else, and then you not even doing nothing, and then you chose to come back. I mean, finally, it took her 9 months for her to come make her debut. But out of all the people in the world, you can sit there and make a statement of is freaking Julia.
I mean,
Like, really? Like, I'm not saying that Julia is not worthy, but it's like still, like, come on now, really?
Oof.
let's be happy she made her debut.
Finally. Good grief. Sitting here freaking wait 9 months all because you want to freaking pose like a Playboy. Like, Playboy's been dead since 2007. Like, good grief.
Why do you know that?
I just picked a random year. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know when it died. I just know that WWE hasn't been talking about it.
I don't know.
They would never do that. They're a family show.
Yeah, that too.
Still scares me that he knew that. Like, that still scares me that he knew that.
I picked a random year. Like, good grief.
Rest in peace, Ashley Massaro.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
But there's one thing I do want to mention about from SmackDown though that caught my attention.
Was good.
So for those, since now I'm in the chat because I woke up from a nap. So Solo's family left them. Thank God. It took them.
Thank the Lord.
It took them millions of years for that to happen. But
MFT. Wait, hold on. Just making everyone know he's talking about the MFTs. He's not talking about his actual family leaving him. Because you just said family left him. Thank God. It's like, damn, what the fuck? You just gonna talk shit about this man divorce and put it out there? That's fucked up.
That's crazy.
Nah. That's hilarious.
But no. So
yeah, fuck
like,
you. I thought it was funny.
I appreciate the plug, Norfoy. So it's like, okay, so they did that, but then out of all the people in the world that can like say something afterwards was Finn Balor. Now, this is where I get excited because the last time Finn Balor, Tama Tonga, and Tala Tonga has all been together, that's when they were part of the nice little faction that we call Bullet Club. Which, for those who are unfamiliar with what Bullet Club is basically NWO but 10 times better because there's a bunch of young people actually doing shit. That's neither here nor there. But
it's them young cats, nigga. I'm sorry.
But this now brings a nice little what if to my brain cells, right? What if they make the Bullet Club? Now, for those who are fans and understand the timeline, WWE made their own the club faction with Gallows and Styles, only because of the fact that New Japan Pro Wrestling still had ties to the Bullet Club. I found out not that long ago that Bullet Club is no more in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
So now, and since the Elite is the Elite and not the Bullet Club, they're called the Elite. Bullet Club name is technically open. So I'm just saying they could find ways to bring the Bullet Club to the WWE, and then start the faction of the Bullet Club. Now, who do you think will add to the Bullet Club? You may, OC, you may ask. Well, it's easy. Let me tell you. You have the infamous Psych. You have Tama Tonga. You have Tala Tonga. You have Finn Balor, and then a turned Cody Rhodes.
Javon Evans.
If they put Javon Evans in that motherfucker, he's going to turn to. He's not going to be the polite YN anymore. He's just going to be a YN. That's not. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I mean, hey, listen. I said that in order for Javon Evans to solidify his name as King of Ring, he should have turned heel. So hey, listen. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like that idea.
I don't, cause that boy. I don't need that boy becoming a YN, bro. He's already doing his thing as a regular everyday polite YN. Can you imagine him just spinning the block on you with a chair? I don't need that.
Yes. That's what we need. No, that's what we need. All right, we need that. We need no. First of all, stop. First of all, why are you crying? Stop. Okay, we need attitude.
Because you was crying first, bitch.
Because I had a valid reason. All right, we need attitude.
Valid reason.
We need attitude to come back. Not the attitude era, but we just need more attitude. We got too much of cluelessness. We have too much of sensitivity. We have too much of just people just straight crying like baby back bitches. All right, we need attitude. Bringing the Bullet Club to WWE is like Vince McMahon injecting the WWE with poison when he brought the NWO. The only difference is they're actually gonna do stuff. That's what I'm saying. So SmackDown, so SmackDown can have the Bullet Club. Raw can have the split bloodline factions. Now, OC, wait, hold on. Split bloodline factions. They already did that already. What are you talking about? Aha. So back to what the conversation was getting at beforehand. I'm projecting into this right now. Obafemi versus Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, right? Cool in the game. What if the Usos and Jacob Fatu turn on Roman Reigns, costing him with the WWE Heavyweight Championship, thus bringing in Zilla Fatu? And then now you have Roman Reigns by himself. You have Jacob, the Usos, Solo, and Zilla Fatu all in one faction going up against Roman. Now Roman has to build his own little. Well, he ain't the bloodline no more, so he's gonna have to go back to his roots and make his own Shield, maybe a bloodline. Who knows? Maybe Zilla might join Roman. I'm just throwing it out there. Either way it goes, that's what I'm seeing right now. It's a new reformed bloodline just without Roman.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Let me stop. I'm picking up what you're putting down a little bit.
Like, all I'm saying is that Zilla Fatu is gonna come in one way or another, whether he joins Jacob's bloodline or if he joins Roman's bloodline. It don't matter. All I know is that, and it might not be the Usos. It might be the Usos join. It might just be one of the Usos. But the point that I'm getting is that it's gonna be a split Uso. It's gonna be a split bloodline again. We gotta deal with that crap again. But it's gonna be enough bloodline to where is that in Survivor Series, if they do War Games again, Roman doesn't have to worry about being a part of War Games because he'll have his bloodline or whatever take care of it versus Jacob's.
Mm.
That's just my little fantasy booking. But yes, for those who don't know, Zilla Fortune did sign with the WWE. That's why he left the championship from Hog Wrestling Promotions and Fourth Rope in the ring. So, yeah, that's my hypothesis.
Hey, who knows? We may see it.
But until then, we got to deal with whatever this stuff is, and we keep it pushing from there.
That's for real. I'm learning a whole bunch of new shit. Hold on, my bad. You know Jack Perry was in the Bullet Club?
Jack Perry was in the Elite.
Listen, I'm looking at this. I don't know.
He was in the Elite. He was in the.
When you look at the Bullet Club, they say he's a member.
Oh no, I forgot. No, I forgot because no, he was in the New Japan Bullet Club before he went to the Elite. So yes, he was Scapegoat when he first left. He took a hiatus from AEW. So yeah. So you're right. But guys, that was Night of Champions. Also, one thing too, just to take note on, after the pay-per-view, there was a little scuffle, a brawl, a brouhaha, if you will.
Brouhaha.
It was a massive brouhaha. It was almost the equivalent of DMB Phantom getting sent in Shibuya. But that's neither here nor there.
Listen, nah, fuck them niggas. I really do be getting jumped by some pussy ass niggas out in Shibuya. I ain't gonna lie.
But
yeah, it's Shibuya today.
But Nick Aldis and Gunther got into a little scuffle backstage.
Yeah, that was Gunther was not happy,
he'd be all right.
told our glorious king that he was jealous that he's not he wishes that he was in the position that Gunther's in right now.
Not big fan.
And I couldn't help but laugh at this because I'm like, Gunther, he did everything that he needed to do, ain't?
Faster than he was.
Yeah, faster.
And Gunther was fat.
Yep.
Now, let's just take a laugh together, if you guys will. What if? Because I have a feeling, for some hooligan reason, we're gonna see Jessica versus Becky at SummerSlam. So what if we end up having to see Nick Aldis step into the ring against Gunther?
I mean, I wouldn't be upset with it.
I wouldn't either, but it's like we talking SummerSlam. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it's 2 nights. I get they're gonna have to fill a lot of cards with those matches, but still, it's they're gonna have to do a good build for that.
For real.
But yeah.
For real.
Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Nikita Lyons won the Evolve Women's Championship.
No,
If we evolve from monkeys, how come they're still monkeys?
All right,
That's
guys.
crazy.
You know, we're gonna call this a night. We're gonna call this a night. That's just ruined.
If chickens are dinosaurs,
no,
how come there's no more
like and
dinosaurs?
subscribe, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. All right, we got merch. We got merch coming soon, guys. Stay tuned for that.
If scorpions were 15 feet tall, how come the scorpions are still little?
On Monday Night Raw, on the Raw side of the trenches. Catch your boys DMB.
Why are my boots black?
on Friday Night SmackDown, I'll be back for Friday Night SmackDown, guys. I won't take a nap this time.
Where's my polo shirts?
All right,
Where's
guys.
my super suit?
All right, guys. So
Where is my super suit?
On that note, this is OC, DMB Phantom.
Where?
We will catch you guys on another episode. See you guys.
Reggie. Reggie. Who the hell is the dog?
Have a good night, everybody.